course, you also get it when you get the kidney turning off and you get the quad. Actually, as soon as the quad gets tight, that patella is in the quad, is embedded into that tendinous sheath down there, and it's going to get pulled up. Okay? All right? So that is a very big one. That symptom is one that tells you, I need to go check that kidney. All righty? Okay. All right, so we're going to come out of lecture and we're going to go into some of the treatments, okay? All right.
We have to see with all of our other senses.
Oh,
You know, like we have to use all of our senses in this work. Our eyes, our touch, our smell, even our, you know, just all the instincts, you know, all these things. I was just thinking about that because we can look at a person and before we even touch them. Anyway, that's all. I just think it's amazing that we are learning these skills that are so primitive, but yet so valuable in this modern day.
yeah.
Because we are seeing things that they're not seeing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Or that can't be seen through some of their techniques.
Right.
Can't be seen, the tension in the kidney can't be seen in an X-ray or an MRI
Right.
until we're at the place where it's so broken down that.
Well, doctors used to touch you. They used to touch you. You know, I mean, they didn't have all this technology in order to diagnose and so forth. So, I mean, are we really primitive, or are we really like, what's the word I want? Ancient, elegant, ancient, traditional. You know, I mean, we are. Yeah.
Just what you said. I had a client who had a really big release in the sandwich hold of all of the grouped organs. Like, I felt everything expand. There was tons of gurgling. It was a huge release, and she slept really great for the first time in her life. She's in her mid-40s. She gets home and she sends me a voice note of a book that she's reading from like early 1900s. And this person didn't use the term bodywork or biodynamic, but what this person in the book is describing that she had done to her, it gives me goosebumps, was functional body work from the doctor. And she said, my doctor wanted me to stay away from, this was our first route, to be away from pharmaceuticals and to address healing at a more holistic level. But it was all about intentional touch, being with the body, the organs, and I was like, that is insane that there's texts out there that prove like this has been going on for who knows how long, and this was something that was normal. Yeah, it was a lost modality. But I thought that was so fascinating because verbatim, like, it made me think of so many different things that you've talked about as you've taught us all of this. And it was just a really cool reflection to see that it's now being read in books, you know?
Right. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll just say this. I'm so glad. It's so interesting, isn't it? You know, how all this dovetails and so forth. Yeah, definitely. Just think of it this way. It was suppressed. Just think of it this way. This was suppressed, and now the need is bigger than the suppression. Has the capability of keeping it down. The need is so great. And that's why, who was it? I don't know if it was this class or who was I saying it to, is that you have job security, man. You want to do this? You've got job security for sure. Because this thing, the more we get into this whole other technological parts, the more people need to be touched, the more people need nature and touch and community. These things are so big, and they're coming about, you know. Okay.
She even talked about like the gurgling and softening and feeling more open. Like,
in this book, you should get the name of the book.
I will. I'll ask her.
Yeah, get the name of the book. I'd be interested to hear what it is. Yeah, you never know. Okay. Of this, and we got a lot of techniques here, guys. We got a lot of techniques, so we're going to be moving. Kidney assessment and palpation.